the long-awaited Mercer County tournament title, long-awaited highlights of it, and in another sports flashback on this way back Wednesday, we check in one final time with the Steinert soccer Spartans on how a surprise season came to a close. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. For the last several years, the only public school the Pennington Red Raiders boys soccer squad has seemed to struggle with is Princeton High. Well, in this year's MCT championship game, they had the chance to forever bury that legacy of choking against the Little Tigers. The game went down Sunday afternoon on the turf football field at Notre Dame High. The Princeton High Little Tigers in the Mercer County tournament final for the second straight year, trying to fully put behind them the memory and experience of a year earlier. That was when Hugo Megat of the Princeton Day Panthers found the net dramatically in the second overtime. The loss snapped a more than 40-game winning streak for the Little Tigers and gave PDS Princeton bragging rights. Facing Pennington, the favorite in this year's MCT, Red Raider goalie Doug McCord made some huge contributions, like this grab of a Zach Holliday free kick. Pennington with a free kick here. Tiger goalie George Kusero not able to grab it. Both sides fight for possession. Kevin Holliday, Zach's brother, able to kick it out of bounds, much to the chagrin of the Red Raider faithful. Pat Devlin, number 20 with the ball, takes a long-distance shot that hits the post. Oh, so close. The high-flying ball lands with Pennington's Ethan Decker. He tries finding an opening to shoot, but is surrounded by Princeton defenders who eventually clear it out. Tiger fans knew this would not be an easy afternoon. Zach Holliday defended by James Bunn. The cross trickles in front of the net. Aiden Passanante able to get a shot off, but McCord is there. The game was a scoreless affair at halftime, though in the first and early second, Pennington led the shot count. Throw in here. Kusero is on point, but not able to grab it. Princeton's Kellen Kenny able to prevent Steve Hockey from doing damage. Passanante with a later free kick. McCord there to stop a speeding bullet, but a later brother-to-brother connection would soon pay off for the Little Tigers. Kevin Holliday knocks in this corner kick from his brother Zach. That put Princeton High on the board midway through the second half, despite the Red Raiders winning the game in basically every other dimension of it. Decker on the attack later for Pennington. Tripped up, but only after connecting with Bunn. One-on-one with Kusero, but his shot is wide. Decker, by the way, shaken up after hitting the ground. He was all right. Free kick here, even though it's positioned like a corner. It's headed around Kusero versus Bunn, and it's Kusero. It was still a 1-0 game. Time winding down inside of 2 minutes. Pennington trying to make something happen. A strategic corner kick here. Kusero with a clutch save, and that was pretty much the nail in the coffin. The Little Tiger defense held things off until the final whistle blew, and Princeton High's boys soccer squad takes the 2011 Mercer County tournament. They edge a Pennington team whose two prior losses on the year were to two of the nation's top 5 teams. The Red Raiders shocked to their toes after a very frustrating loss. The Little Tigers would go on to lose in state play 2-0 to Timber Creek, but on this day, their heads were in the game here.
Before the game, we were thinking about it, how last year we really want a vengeance coming to this game. We were upset last year in double overtime at the end, and we were all out trying to win this game.
Another team who went all out in 2011, Steinert, winners of 3 straight playoff games, found themselves at East Brunswick High Friday for the Central Jersey Group 4 final. Oddly enough, the Steinert girls last year were also at EB, and that's where their 2010 postseason run came to a sad end. The boys trying to avoid the same heartbreak, 0-0 early in the second half, but Chris Bradley of East Brunswick changes that. Bradley covered by Steinert's Bailey Vasquez. Bradley also quite the ham as he runs behind the goal to celebrate, appearing to give the ref props. Only 1-0 at this point, though. Vasquez with a throw in here to C.J. Harvell. Harvell keeping it to himself, maintaining possession. He is able to escape, but the ball trickles just out of bounds, and the Bears later goal kick it out. Moments later, corner kick for them. Nigel Joseph on the receiving end, and his header makes its way into the net. Steinert goalie Devin Downs colliding almost face first with the post on this as the Bears take a 2-0 advantage. And sadly enough, minutes later, Steinert would get whistled for a foul in the box. That set up this Robert Shalakar penalty kick, and it's in there. The game goes from scoreless to 3-0 East Brunswick, all in the span of just over 5 minutes. A frustrating end to a great postseason run for the Spartans. Gilmer Davila would crease the net late in the game to avoid the shutout, but Steinert still fell. East Brunswick, though, has since been eliminated from state play, also losing to Cherokee 1-0 Tuesday. And these highlights brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success. And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems, an authorized Canon Sales and Service Center, your business solutions headquarters. Prior NAMI. The Robbinsville Ravens girls soccer squad is the one Mercer County team still alive in state play. Their 2-1 overtime win Tuesday over Hattonfield puts them in the Group 2 final. Master goal poacher Christine Levering scored both of the goals, including the sudden death winner 3:16 into the first OT. Robbinsville will now face Ramsey High this Saturday at the College of New Jersey to decide who will reign supreme in Group 2. Kickoff time, 10 a.m. That is all for sports. In a moment, Mercer County Close-Up. And now I do...
People